Okay, so now that we've stolen a submarine, a yellow submarine,
Mm-hmm.
now we gotta go steal the Leviathan.
This beast has 4 legs, each shackled to the reservoir floor.
Okay, then we travel to each shackle point in turn and set explosives.
You'll have to figure out how to switch the engine on when I get to the control room.
And you drive the Leviathan out of here.
What could possibly go wrong?
So much.
This way.
Guys, you could have just jumped over the sub. Why'd you go all the way around?
Yeah, Pigsy, alright, I get it, but like, Trip, you've demonstrated you've learned to jump.
Trip, you have proven yourself.
It's more incredible than my wettest dreams.
What did you just say?
This machine is more incredible than my wildest dreams.
That's not what you said.
Come on. Let's just keep going.
Pigsy. Anyway, this environment is really fucking rad.
It does look really cool, actually.
Yeah, like there's a lot of good color work here. Like it's not just the blue and orange of the
Yeah.
sub level. Like they got reds and greens and yellows and blues everywhere. I like this place.
Terminal.
I'm glad when games with like kind of realistic graphics actually remember that colors exist.
I have the schematics. The anchor points are above us. Funky, there's a route
Like I know that's
coated the dragonfly.
not much, you know, like more games are remembering that now, but man, at the time that this came out, colors were in they were in short supply.
I'll have to find a different way up.
I think this game took them all.
No, I think Uncharted took them all.
Oh, yeah.
This game was just borrowing some of
I'll
it.
stay here and figure out how this thing works.
It's been a while since we've done anything with these orbs we're grabbing.
Oh, don't worry, we'll do something with them in this video,
Oh, good.
I think. I actually haven't watched this in a while, so I don't actually remember.
Oh, okay. So it'll be a surprise for both of us. Alright, so we need to get up to do what thing? We're setting an explosive, or...
Yeah, we gotta set up explosives on the shackle points that are essentially locking this thing down to the floor of this river.
Oh, okay.
So we just gotta make our way to the... Ouch. Fuck. Jesus. Monkey jump. Thank you. So we gotta make our way to each of the legs. So it's like the 2 front legs, and then the 2 back legs are really close together. So 3 locations.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Shut off the burners from here.
Hey, it's getting hotter.
Just let me shut these down.
Monkey, you could also, like, move away from it.
Ow, this is hot.
I do like that Monkey acknowledges that the thing he just grabbed onto was just on fire, and it's metal.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of games kind of forget about that. And, like, you know, also movies and stuff.
Careful not to damage the... Nice shot, monkey. After you.
Oh, so you really don't have to worry about jumping through any of these gears. If one hits you on the way down, you just get knocked back to the platform you were just on.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good. It's better than the alternative.
Yeah, it would be annoying if it just instant killed you.
Yeah. Also, just a minute ago, was that a compliment from Pigsy? Where he wasn't trying to, like, take credit for something?
Yes, yep. Alright, so earlier he also said, hey, be careful not to, shoot the machinery. it doesn't matter. You can shoot it as much as you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured.
So I don't quite get how this works,
Free to go.
because we have to blow it up from the inside to break apart. Like, there should be holes, right? Like water should be rushing through after we blow some of these up, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, actually. Oh, there's water. No, it isn't. Never mind. Oh, God, there's water.
my trip to the Grand Canyon. We're
Yeah.
not in Arizona.
Yeah, no, as bad as I am with the geography in this game, I kind of figured we weren't.
Disable the security systems.
That's not good.
The mechs are using thermite to burn
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Andy Serkis has traveled to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, probably.
Like, fuck, even I've been there.
I've never actually been.
It's interesting, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not really selling it.
Because it was a while, the last time that I went. But
Oh.
the one thing I do remember is that they had a gift shop, and the gift shop was selling, like, comic books that were PSAs.
Okay.
So they made a superhero. I don't remember what his name was, but
Canyon Man. With the power to erode over millions of years.
it wasn't Canyon Man, but his whole thing was keeping people from littering at the Grand Canyon.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
one of those. Okay.
things. Also, he fought off mountain lions by not fuck. Yeah, okay. He never.
Hell yeah.
He might have punched a mountain lion. I don't remember.
I choose to believe he punched a mountain lion.
I wish I still had that comic. I wonder if I could look it up. I might do that when we're done here.
Okay, we've got how's it going?
Fucking Mark Trail wishes he was this cool.
I'm sealing the inner doors, but they'll be in here soon.
Okay, same again, monkey.
All right, second shackle.
There's one.
For some reason, the designers of the Leviathan figured that there would be a video game here, so they had to put spaces in between those gears.
Right, we're gonna make each shackle slightly more difficult to explode than the last one.
It's
Get up here, monkey.
not the best security measure they've come up with, but
Yeah.
I just love this thing. I'm lost for words.
I'm not actually sure what it is that we're shooting. Like, what's he I get that he's putting bombs on something connecting to the shackle, but like,
Trip.
what exactly?
Get through here.
well, I mean, I know the shackle is just essentially keeping the legs from moving.
Right. But like, I don't know. I'll try and look closer at the next one, but I don't get what exactly, like, what is significant about where Pigsy is throwing the bombs.
They're like connectors. So, you know, you break them and then the circle
Okay.
shackled connector thing falls apart or something.
Okay.
I don't know, like, this whole part is weird, but you get to crawl around in a big giant robot, and that's fun.
Yeah, alright. I can accept that. I mean, I'm not an engineer.
It was really nice of Pyramid to design their giant death robot with a lot of things you could climb on. If you were, say, like a monkey person of some kind.
Actually, that kind of makes sense to me, because if something breaks in a weird place, somebody's got to get over there and fix that shit.
Oh, that's a good point. But
So, like, you're probably going to have somebody in there that's, like, Well, I guess not tower climb certified, but, you know, the inside version of that.
Or at least somewhere that has, like, safety
Is it
hooks.
just me?
Yeah, there's a lot of lanyards happening, is what I'm saying.
I mean, I really get off on it. I mean, really get off on it.
Thank you, Pigsy.
I don't think we need to know that.
So,
Pigsy, you had a moment where I was like, dang, you might be decent for a second. And now?
Like, even Trip's like, oh, everywhere I go, I'm just near him.
Okay, through here.
You know, would you want, like,
Wow.
fire blowing out
must be the power
random
core.
places? Like, random vents inside the machine?
they must have found every power cell in a 500-mile radius. We'll need to come back here and jump.
Yeah, wouldn't you want to, like,
couplings.
cool it down? Maybe, with water?
I'll get this door open.
Actually, that brings me to an interesting question, because they keep saying, hey, we're gonna drive this fucker right on out of here, but, like, is this thing meant to operate in, you know, some kind of aquatic battlefield? Or is it amphibious?
No, we're gonna walk it directly out of the canyon that it's in. Cause it's behind the dam.
Okay.
So we're just gonna walk through the dam and then flood whatever's there. But
Up here, monkey. Let's take a look.
There's
Huh.
the next anchor point.
I'm just kind of wondering, like, why would you keep it underwater if it's
And there's the other.
a walker?
I think they're keeping it underwater to hide it.
The dragonfly.
Oh, yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, even though Pyramid is like the most powerful force, I think.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that does bring up the question. Hide it from who? Like, is there somebody else that would, like, go bomb the fucker or something? I mean, I guess that's what we're doing, but I meant, like, Air Force style, you know?
I don't know, like all the people that we've met in this game, which is okay, we haven't met any people, but
Yeah, they're all here.
like the one village we were in, like they were terrified of Pyramid, and they were like, we just don't want to fuck with them. Build some bridges or something.
Yeah.
Mark,
Up there.
get Mark.
Yeah. Have Mark make a puzzle. That'll keep him out. Oh, what the fuck is a helicopter? What? We haven't forgotten about you, Mark.
Fucking Mark.
You know what you did. Bet you Pyramid didn't have a fucking mark when they designed this thing.
Well, actually, so remember how I said like getting hit by the gears when you're jumping them through the gaps wouldn't kill you?
Yeah.
I actually don't remember correctly. I think that kills you.
Oh.
Yeah, that kills you. If you're on there when that thing comes down, you're dead.
Oh.
But luckily the checkpoint is just at the beginning of this room, so if you fuck it up, it's fine.
Yeah. It also seems like if you go through at, like, a pretty decent speed, then you're probably not going to get caught by surprise.
Yeah, my suggestion is just wait for it to go down. Like, just let it go once, and then go when it goes back up, so you are guaranteed to not get fucked if you try to go fast.
Yeah.
Alright, so last room with couplings.
Alright. Let's see what the fuck he's throwing these bombs on.
Alright, you have 2 chances.
Wait, now there's an anchor involved? What?
Yeah, I guess this is called the anchor point. Yeah, see, it's those red things.
Okay. What are those connected to?
The shackles outside? Man, I don't know.
Fucking where though? This doesn't.
Well, we're at the back legs, and like when you actually get to see this thing, just the entire thing, the back legs are like right next to each other.
Okay.
Like the second one is just fucking right over there.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can see it actually.
On to the next one.
Like you could just barely see the yellow of the next shackle because it's right here.
Yeah. Oh, dang, yeah, that is right there.
They're almost through the hole. Better step it up, guys.
Oh yeah, that's right. So once we blew up the first shackle, it set off alarms. So Pyramid deployed their mechs, and they are, for some reason, not coming through a regular exit, but trying to cut their way through the hole to get to us.
What? Okay. Alright. Like, guys, you don't have to, like, breach your own robot. You know the way in. You have all the access codes and just everything.
Whoa.
Okay.
I love that when you do that last one, it instantly teleports Monkey and Pig and Trip to where they need to be. But it happens for like a frame or two before the cutscene for the shackle breaking actually loads.
That seems like they had some kind of like backtracking thing in there and they just fucking cut it. Like they were like, oh, wait a minute. Like, no, this would be boring because there's been no enemies so far and just, nah, fuck it, put them back, whatever.
Yeah, and it happens every time.
Yeah. Like on the one hand, I kind of appreciate it. On the other hand, like, Jesus, you could have smoothed that out a little bit.
Okay. If I can trace the diagnostic systems and find a backdoor to the quantum encryption circuits, I can try to bypass the security systems and then...
You know what? I'll just fight off an entire army while you do that.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, got it.
I mean, it's what we've done so far. It's been working out.
Oh, sounds like the mechs are on their way. I'll lower the linking conduits one at a time. You should see the first one coming down now.
Alert. Alert. Please stand clear.
Yeah, I see it.
Position locked. Power online.
Okay, so real quick, for some reason, this whole section is a big hit every robot kind of section.
Okay. I'm into it.
For some reason, every time I recorded it, and I recorded this a couple times, the game has problems. Like, this section runs basically fine when you play it, but it just did not like being recorded. So if this footage, yeah, see, it's no.
Oh, yeah.
So if it looks a little janky, I mean, I tried different settings and everything, and it just always came out like this. My recording device absolutely hates this section. So essentially what we're doing is the robots are keeping us from routing power to all the legs via these big tubes.
Yeah.
So they're going to try and break them, which
Okay.
I guess is weird because then they'd have to fix it before they could use their giant robot.
Well, I mean, no, that makes sense. Like, I would rather hobble my own giant super weapon than have somebody else steal it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because if you've got the resources to build it once, you've got the resources to maintain it.
Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, so for this section, the wide attack is really good because you can just run up to the robots that are hitting it, do a wide attack, and they just all get knocked away from it.
Oh, yeah.
And having the focus attack is also really good. Just, you know, for killing the big enemies really quickly.
Yeah.
And also, you know, the trip canceling stuff is really good because you can just take enemies out really quickly with just a string of heavy attacks.
Alert. Please stand clear.
It's been a while since any trip canceling has happened, isn't it?
It's been a while since like we needed it. Okay,
Yeah.
we've never needed it, but it's just
True.
it's a quality of life thing.
Yeah. It's advanced techniques.
But it is really handy to come in here with stun ammo, just for all the enemies that have shields on them.
Oh, yeah. I noticed that you do not have any stun ammo.
Yeah. We can get some later though.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, monkey.
Nah, that guy saw that attack coming and he was like, I'm gonna back up. I'm a little too smart for this. And then he wasn't, but you know, for a moment.
So the other thing about this fight is that the camera sometimes gets really weird when you're right up next to one of these pillars.
Yeah, this seems like the kind of game where, like, if you put a camera up next to, like, a wall or something like that, it might have issues.
Yeah. Luckily, it doesn't really come up all that often, but like here it's really noticeable, and it also doesn't help that because there's so much shit going on, and so many particle effects and so many robots. Like, this is the most amount of robots you see at once in the game. The frame rate also just tanks the most here.
Oh, okay.
Alert. Alert.
Like, normally when you're playing, like, you'll notice the frame rate going down in certain sections, but it's not enough that, like, you feel it. But in here, like, playing it sometimes I feel like I'm running through a little bit of soup. Cold soup, like a cold chowder.
Oh. Or it's got that, like, that nasty skin on the top and everything?
Yeah, and like, trying to stir it, and just like,
Yeah.
oh god, why?
Trip, now is not the time to check your Twitter.
I got suspended again! You know, I really wish that the counterattack would also remove shields.
Yeah, that'd be really
Like,
good.
I think
actually.
I've said that before, but I'll say it again.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice.
Power conduit is at
Well,
70.
all the robots are way over there.
Of course they are.
Actually, I think the only faults you get in this fight are the explodey ones.
Okay.
I don't think I can remember a time when I've done this fight and gotten one of the ones that stuns all the enemies.
It's probably like each wave of enemies is like a set thing.
Maybe, or maybe they figured that stunning every robot in the area would make this a little too easy.
Is at 75.
I mean, if you're using the exploding fault, then you're really just, you know, speeding up the process more than anything else.
Right, but like if you're...
Oh, and we're done.
Alert.
The done face has happened.
Clear.
Okay, here comes the last one. Once this is online, the Leviathan will be
Yeah,
fully
but so like I was saying, like if you found one that lets you stun all the enemies. Like if one of your conduits was about to die, and you just got one of those and you stun them, then all the robots would be stunned.
Right.
And it's like, oh well, I'm safe.
Maybe if I reroute through here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, monkey!
You know, you would think that, like, more of these guys would come out with guns.
Yeah, you'd also think that they would shoot the conduits instead of shooting you.
Right. Exactly. Maybe stand back a little bit where you don't have direct line of sight to them.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's make the whole section unwinnable.
Because it's a gun and... yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it'd be good from, like, a game design standpoint. It'd be fucking awful. But from the standpoint of, here's an effective way to accomplish your goal... Also, I can't believe I got tricked by the fight's over face.
Yeah, it was just like...
Like, it zoomed in on
Yeah,
him.
it was just like, oh, this phase is done.
Oh, boy. Great.
Don't worry, this is the last one.
Okay. Hey, remember when I said this is the last conduit? Surprise, here's 7 more.
Yeah, this video is going to be about 50 minutes long. I'll see what I can do to maybe edit it down a little bit.
Don't look at the timer. Don't look at the timer. Just believe us.
I'll see what I can do to edit it down, maybe make it a little easier to watch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you at home get the express version of this.
It's the abridged version of Enslaved.
Yeah, I gotta sit through 70 more minutes of this episode.
didn't
What? What did you send me?
You didn't look at the timestamp before?
Nearly there. I'm nearly there. Done it.
It's blue. We win.
Thank goodness this is all color-coded.
That's how hacking works.
I had to go into Photoshop, go to that hue setting and filters, and just slide that all the way over.
Yep.
Initializing. Weapons online. Motion systems online. Main cannon armed. Initializing.
Oh, now Pigsy gets to be one of the orb bots. Oh, no he doesn't.
Time to get this thing moving.
Sure hope nobody was living in this valley.
Oh, I'm pretty sure if anyone was, Pyramid would have cleared them out, like, immediately.
Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Sorry, we can't let you live next to our giant super weapon.
I've been wanting to talk to you, but there never seems to be a time. When I found my father dead. I'm not trying to excuse what I've done. I know it was wrong. I have no more right to enslave you than anyone does.
What have you done?
There's nothing controlling you anymore.
No, Trip. We have one more mission.
So I can...
We still need to be able to communicate from long distance. Trip.
If that's what you want.
I think it could probably do that without...
But
You heard what I just said. Turn it back on.
Hurt me more, Trip. Hurt me more.
Damn it.